There we go. Hey everyone, how's it going? Alright, it is Tuesday, start of the week. Yeah, that's all I really got for you. It's a Tuesday, come on. However, we will be continuing our Grand Colosseum Nuzlocke. As you can see, it's not open. Why is it not open, you may ask? Because we wiped. We wiped. It was sad. Yeah, there's not a whole lot else to say there, other than we get to spin the wheels again. Yay! As I drop things. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna spin the wheel. Hey, Soldier, how's it going? Alright, I need to get the wheel up for you guys, don't I? You get to witness the wheel! In a second. There we go. The wheel! The wheel. Okay, yeah, this is the wheel. Everyone knows the wheel. Oh, stop it. No. Abort. Why is this being difficult? Did I lose stuff? I'm so confused. What happened to my wheel? I'm so sad. I was, oh, no, they just moved things. Lovely. Why do they have to do this every time? I just want a nice, simple wheel. Don't change my stuff. Oh, I see. Okay, this is laid out very strange. Umbreon, there we go. Open. Ha! Okay, now we have the Umbreon wheel and the Espeon wheel, and life is good. Slightly irritating, but good. Okay, open. This one. I did not move things around, apparently. Actually, I need that back for a second. Whoops. Right, open. Hang on, guys. We'll get there, I promise. We will get there. All right, open that one. Wait, abort. Okay. Open this one. That's better. We're good. We got this. Okay. Umbreon first. Nature is the wheel spins. Oh, my desktop is muted. Trying to figure out how I can hear anything. Relaxed. I don't remember if that's a really good one or not. What is? I think Sassy was the best. Relax is pretty good. Sassy might still be better. Anyway. Alright, so we're gonna roll some IVs here. Nope. Those are pretty dang good. Yeah, we keep those. Gotta update the too far. Better. Okay, gotta update the IVs real quick, because this calculator does take those into account very well. Alright, so we got 26, 22. 9 is kind of low, but the 26 should be able to kind of offset that. just a little bit. Okay, now for Espeon. Espeon's wheel. I thought we got rid of some of these. I thought I got rid of some of these. Like Calm. I thought we got rid of Calm. I don't actually know if that's true or not. Hang on. No, we kept Calm, Modest. Modest is the best. Mild's kind of rough. Rash, Quiet. Timid. Oh, Timid is up, speed down, attack. Yeah, okay. I think these might be okay. Although, no, I think we get rid of Mild. We get rid of Mild and Rash. I think those are better. We're gonna file, save, spin, and this time we get Timid. Timid's not bad. It's actually pretty solid. So let's put Timid in real quick. Timid. That's alright. Let's try to roll these, shall we? Those are actually pretty solid. I think we run with those. The 3 in HP kinda sucks, and the 26 in attack is also not great because it just doesn't matter. But the others are pretty solid, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think we stick with those. Okay. I didn't save Umbreon. I know it's relaxed. Gosh dang. Oh, wait. I can input them because I filled them into the spreadsheet. Perfect. Actually, the attack didn't change a whole lot. The defense went up, which is nice from previous. Special attack doesn't matter. Special defense went up a lot. From 12 to 27, and then the speed went down, but it also doesn't really matter. There we go. I'm gonna jump around real quick, make sure it's saved. Oh wait, I forgot I have to click this one. Female, male. Yeah, this technically does skew the numbers, but I don't think that's that big of a deal. I don't know if the gender really matters. There's not a whole... Captivate's not a thing yet. And Attract is very rarely used. So, okay, we save. Life is good. Now we... Oh. Click, click. There we go. Open. Oh, wait. I don't have to do that. I just click here. I'm a smart person. I know how to work technology. Right, we're going to see if it actually loads correctly or not. Nope. Nope. Bye-bye. I don't know why it has that problem. I really don't. All right. There we go. Yeah. All right. So we are good to go here. Ba, ba. There we go. Okay. Yeah, we get to continue now. So these two should be good to go. I still haven't figured out this thing with the Grimer. I remember the Grimer. Do we have Pokeballs yet? I do not remember where we saved. We don't have Pokeballs yet, so I think we gotta go this way. I do have to say, the music in this game is so good. Like, this is supposed to be the calming town, so it actually has really good calming music. It's so good. And then this dude walks out, and oddly enough, I really expected them to change music when that dude showed up, but they don't. And I feel like that's just because you don't know to be threatened of him yet. Right? Like, I mean, that dude looks intimidating. But also, by not doing that, you're like, I guess we're okay? Maybe? Yeah. Yeah, the music in Colosseum is so good. I've actually seen a lot of hacks that, like, just use the Colosseum music. Or at least in bits and places you're going through and you're like, this is the Colosseum music. It's so good. Come on. I really don't care. And if I could map a button to speed up, I would, but I don't think I can. Alright, so we're good here. We get to go to the Colosseum. Come on. There we go. And, yep. Oh, hey, you can't register because, well, first off, there's a competition going. And second, we only have 2 Pokemon. Could you imagine trying to go through a Colosseum with 2 Pokemon? That sounds horrible. Oh, you can map something to speed up. I will have to look into this. I will have to look into it. Alright. Yeah, so I actually did some digging, and I think it might be best for us to actually use Umbreon in the Mirror B fight, but let's get there first and then we'll plan. So good. Well, so I know that you can like, I know where to go in order to speed up. I don't know if there is, I can just click a button though, because it's like, it's not super far in. It's just like, it's a couple, you know, clicks, but it takes longer than just boop. There we go. And yeah, like, I mean, might as well use speed up if you have it, right? Alright, we're going to, I think we actually have to bite. I remember that Helping Hand Confusion doesn't kill here. At least when we're not boosted special attack. Okay, that definitely would have killed. I don't know what I'm talking about, clearly. Bite. Solid. Woo! Very, very good. Very, very good. Alright. We'll be back for you. Leaves. Alright. Good stuff. Sir, we need Pokeballs. Let's go to the Pokemart that doesn't sell them because there's no wild Pokemon. I actually think it would be kind of cool to have a prequel to Colosseum, where it's just the Aura region, right? So the Aura region is known for housing many, many criminals, right? So I feel like having a prequel to Colosseum would be pretty cool, where there are still wild Pokemon, they're just becoming less and less. And maybe as you progress through the game, you slowly run out of Pokemon to catch. Like the encounter rates drop. So your encounter tables would stay the same, but as you hit story beats, you know, from every, I don't know what the odds of actually running into an encounter are, but those would just slowly decrease until they're like 1%, right? So you can run through routes and stuff, you can run through areas and be just fine. But then at a point you're done, right? More or less. You can still like run around for a while and try to find something, but it's probably going to be more trouble than it's worth. I think that'd be pretty neat. I also wonder if they made it to where there were no wild Pokemon for two reasons, right? First off, they want you to catch the shadow Pokemon and do the things, right? That makes perfect sense. But I also wonder if like the GameCube couldn't handle the like shaking grass animation. I know that sounds really dumb, but in a game like this where you have all these wind physics going on with your cloak or your coat, with your coat, and like everyone moves slightly, they're not just sprites that stand still, where like you see the Meryl's tail wags and you can see this guy breathing, and this person up here even is moving slightly. I wonder if the GameCube couldn't handle you running through the grass squares real quickly. And maybe it was also something to do with you're not restricted to right, you're not restricted to cardinal running. You can go 45 degrees. If you use the stick, you can do the full 360. So I wonder if that had something to do with it. Like, how do you define what square the person's in? And how do you, you know, get the correct encounter rates? And what happens if they're straddling two squares, kind of thing. And obviously they solved that for... was that X and Y? I think X and Y was the first one that gave you free movement, right? I feel like they figured it out by then, but I feel like the GameCube just couldn't handle it. That would be my guess. I mean, these people don't even have actual hands. Like, they don't have hands. They have, like, spoons. It's the best definition I have for them. Oh my gosh, look at Folly's arm. It's so like noodly. You see that? I would point, but that's not gonna help you. Like the one arm looks normal, his left arm looks normal, and then his right arm looks so noodly. I don't think I've noticed that before. Why is it like that? It's not like that here. He's got two normal sized arms here. Maybe it was just an angles thing? It was very odd. It kind of made me feel uncomfortable. Alright. This fight, slightly scary if you've never done it before. If you have done it before, it's not at all. Because you're just helping hand, because the Lombre always fakes out Espeon, because Espeon's the bigger threat. So you boost Umbreon to get the good bite off. Excuse me. Yeah, disarming voice from Loudred is actually probably the best thing we could have seen, because Stomp actually hurts Espeon pretty bad just because of nature of Espeon. Alright, I We're gonna Helping Hand Swift because I feel like Swift kills, but there's no reason to risk it. So Helping Hand Swift to get rid of the Lombre and deals some chippies to the Loudred. I could have calced that, but that seems excessive, honestly. Like, yeah. Oh, that was great damage. I said chippies, not half his health. Jeez. Oh, we get another disarming voice. That's pretty good. Yep. Umbreon's good. Even though it is super effective, doesn't matter. And Espeon takes it like a champ. We're gonna Bite and Confusion, because, yeah, that should kill. I do wish they had updated the models for all the Gen 1, Gen 2 Pokemon. Because they had to make new models for the Gen 3 Mon, and they just look better than the models for the Gen 1, Gen 2. I feel like maybe they actually did update Espeon. Espeon and Umbreon, because they knew you were going to have to use them. And kind of, I guess they kind of expected you to use them for a while, yeah. Oh yeah, oh, they hardcore updated that model. Well, did they? Maybe I lied. Oh. I need to see it like straight on to be able to tell. I think they did a little bit. Yeah, I need to see like this picture of it. Not really, actually. It's a little different, but I think it's more lighting changes than anything that I'm looking at. Yeah, no, I think they just ripped the Pokemon Stadium 2 models. Updated lighting on it? I don't know. Alright, so it's Duskull Furret. That actually works really well in our favor. Because we're just gonna Pokeball the Furret. And Confusion the Furret, because that goes out to Ariados when we catch it. This is a 100% guarantee, 100% catch rate Furret, as your like intro to like how to catch shadow Pokemon. So yeah, that's not overly concerning. Oh, we do get intimidated. I forgot about that. Oh well, because this is gonna deal heavy damage. Yep, doesn't kill. Didn't say it would kill, just heavy damage. Yep. Umbreon takes... Oh yeah, Nightshade, never mind. I forgot how Nightshade worked for half a second. Okay. We'll go to Furret. Furret's not gonna take any damage. I would Swift to kill the Ariados and then hit the Duskull, but Swift doesn't hit Duskull, so no. Alright, we get good damage. Yeah, dead. Alright, there's Nightshade, doesn't hurt Furret. We'll go Shadow Rush. Okay. The hope was that it actually went into hyper mode, because, ooh, okay. I was gonna say, Espeon can't kill this thing one shot, so if it had gone into hyper mode, would have been Confusion half, and then, for half health, and then, we would have called out of hyper mode and Confusion again, and life is good. Pum pum. We did it! We stole his Furret, and then immediately used it against him to rub salt in the wound. Alright, so here is the hope. The hope is that this Furret has pickup. And then once again, the hope is... But I can live with Oblivious. The hope is that Ivysaur has thick fat. So first things first, we're going to take this item. And we have Oblivious. Okay, that's not great. Not the best. Yeah. But it is what we have, so. We rock it right now. If the Ivysaur... Well, I guess, you know, the Ivysaur didn't have Thick Fat last time. It had Chlorophyll. And we made it work pretty well, I think. I like Thick Fat more, though, because it takes its weaknesses from 4 to 2. And that's pretty good. I also like the Ivysaur because it has status potential where the other two don't really. Although the Charizard could be really good later because it is immune to... Charizard is immune to ground type moves because even though it is a dragon fire type, it has Levitate. That's the Ivysaur off rip. That's not great for us. Not great. Yeah, so you're gonna be faster. We're gonna Confuse Ray. And I think it tanks a Confusion. I think we've done that before, yeah. It's so fast. Well, I guess not really. Umbreon's just really slow. Ow. Confuse Ray should help a little bit, but we're gonna have to do some fancy maneuvering here. Torment. Oh, we can't spam Morning Sun now. That's annoying. Alright, we're gonna Pokeball into the Ivysaur. And we're gonna Morning Sun. I don't know what to do here. That Torment's actually really bad. One. Nope, yeah. We used to catch that Wartortle like it was nothing. Like, that Wartortle made me think this was 100% catch every time. And this Ivysaur has proved that wrong a lot. Yeah, we eat the Psychic, and we actually eat a Psychic plus... I don't know how that works, actually. I think this makes Torment stop activating, but I don't know. We should eat a Psychic plus Seed Bomb here. Come on, 1, 2. Dang it. That was very not great. You need to hit yourself. Oh, good. We're good. We are good. Here's Bite. Jeez, that does so much damage. Oh, it flinched. That worked well. We're just gonna do that again. And go ahead and try another Pokeball. I'm curious as to the nature of this Ivysaur, because it's dealt about a third, maybe 2/5 with 2 different hits, so that might be a little telling of what it can do. Alright, so the Drowsy dies, which is nice. And we can get rid of the Grimer here. Via Espeon Confusion, Helping Hand Confusion. But I want Furret to get some stoof here, some reduction. Because Follow Me Furret is really good, mainly because it's a ground type. That ground typing, being able to resist, or be immune to electric and resist you know, like poison is pretty helpful. So, alright. What else does ground resist? Rock. Ground resist rock. Is that it? Alright, done. Good stuff. Okay. So we made it out of that fight. I guess we actually could have checked there what Ivysaur's ability was. Oh, Ivysaur's all the way in the back from the mirror B fight, because Ivysaur died in that fight, so we didn't get to use it ever again. Which was unfortunate. Was not super happy with how that fight turned out. I think it really showed like how important Ariados is. And Volbeat, actually, which is an odd sentence. Volbeat being important. But, yeah, it is what it is. Alright, let's check your ability. Chlorophyll. Okay. Rash nature, lax nature. I don't think that's good. I think those are pretty bad. Okay, lax is okay. Up defense, down special defense. Not great. Rash. Rash is up special attack, down special defense. I was thinking it was a down speed nature. So that's better than I was thinking it was. So yeah, Rash isn't bad later. Well, I guess actually for Sludge that's pretty good, because we're gonna be sludging in the Mirror B fight. The only issue is that we currently have Seed Bomb, which is physical attack. And oddly enough, most of the grass type moves that Venusaur learns are physical. I don't know why, but they are. Vine Whip, Razor Leaf, Seed Bomb, and Vine Whip and Razor Leaf being probably the most common things ever put on a Venusaur. But like those are physical. It doesn't get the drain moves, if I remember right. I might be wrong on that. I was thinking that it doesn't get the drain moves, which it gets Leech Seed, but that's not attack or special attack. That's a status move. And it's just really inconvenient, honestly. Alright, Furret does not go into hyper mode again. Good damage on their Furret. Though not as much as I would have liked. Actually, that was a good chunk of damage. Yeah, miss. Nope, okay. Yeah, so bye-bye. Yep. We eat the next move, and we can just call Ivysaur out of that, which is fantastic because it reduces the gauge and wakes it up all in one turn. Very, very solid. Bonk. Decent damage. Ba dun 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 dun. Yeah, we eat a dual wing beat. Noctowl's attack is pretty garbage. It's a special attacker, but this Noctowl only has Hypnosis and dual wing beat, so we're not overly scared. We're gonna double into the Furret. This might do it. Nope, not quite. Okay, so we need the Ivysaur. Goes for Fury Swipes, probably on Furret. Nope, on Ivysaur. Interesting. Thank you for stopping. Oh, dang. Ivysaur is angry. Alright, so... Alright, yeah, here's the situation. I don't know if we eat another one of those. So we're going to Shadow Rush and switch to Espeon. Not using XP share because I don't have a good reason, actually. Bonk. Well, at least for this battle, Umbreon does not care about speed or special attack, and that's all we get in this battle. And realistically, in the next battle, it doesn't care about... it doesn't care about the special attack that it gets from the Beautifly. It is, but we also have to take EVs into account. There is... Hang on. I didn't expect it to go for Wing Beat. I expected... That really hurt. I expected Hypnosis. Yeah, so we have to play around with our EVs kind of carefully. Not super carefully, but a little bit, because the EV reducing berries are in this game. However, you physically can't make them work. There's no way to do it. The creator has tried, and he's just stated it's not possible because of how they're coded. Because they actually initially had them in the Gen 3 games. They had them slotted for them, and then they didn't put them in. I can't tell you why. And so the issue becomes, since they were in the games and coded essentially to do nothing, it's really hard to override that code. So they're here, but if we want to reduce EVs at all, we have to go through PK Hex. And PK Hex overrides everything in your box, I think, might be everything in your party too, when you export the save. And so you actually have to level everything down one level and then level them up one level for their stats to reflect the changes made in the hack. It's overly complicated, and so I would like to avoid doing that as much as possible. I also don't know how realistic it is, but I would like to EV train Umbreon and Espeon prior to Mirror B so that they can eat as many hits as possible and deal as much damage as possible. Because since they're the only two that we can actually get to level 35, we want them in like peak condition for that battle. Furret and Ivysaur we don't have to worry about because they don't gain EVs until after being purified. And even then, we still gain all the experience, right? We just don't get it till later. So, yeah. Also, as of right now, using XP share is just an extra thing to click through that delays the game, and we don't have to use it because it's not going to matter a whole lot. We're going to grind anyway, and I'll do that off stream so you guys don't have to deal with it. Because I feel like we have proved that the Magmar trainer is pretty free and a really good place to EV train Umbreon specifically. And then the Sunflora trainer is a really good place to EV train Espeon. And is also pretty free because we can use Magmar to use Fire Punch and it just clears that entire fight pretty much. Okay, good. Didn't kill. I was a little worried, not gonna lie. Perfect. That's actually what I wanted to see there. So... yeah. And again, Umbreon and Espeon are the only two that we can EV train, and the only two that can reach level 35, which is the level cap for Mirror B. I honestly don't see us really using Espeon in Mirror B, but Umbreon takes very little damage at level 35 from any of the attacks, because they're all special, except for Dive, but Dive is bad on a Ludicolo. For reference, the level 35... Ludicolo in rain with Scald deals a max of 42 damage to our Umbreon. Umbreon has a minimum right now with 2 EVs in HP. I think that I don't know why that's in there. Anyway, with 2 EVs in HP, at level 35 has 120 HP. So the Ludicolo, and that's a max of 42 damage that Umbreon will take, which means that Ludicolo is dealing no damage to Umbreon. We can switch Umbreon in, take the hit just fine, Moonlight back up a little bit. We only get a third. Do we get a third or a quarter? We won't get enough unless we get rid of the rain, which I plan to with Sunflower, so that's fine. Oh, I was switching to Umbreon here. I was like, what was I doing? Yeah, so yes, that's very, very good. Okay. So we don't get Sleep Powder yet. That's fine. We do have Seed Bomb. Okay, yeah. So you take the Confusion. Take it like a champ. The reason we switch Umbreon in is because this thing gives 3 special defense EVs, which is insane considering it's a frickin' Dustox. And that's just good for Umbreon. Oh man, we got confused off that. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and actually switch Ivysaur out, because Ivysaur, like we already got Ivysaur what we needed, which was out of Hyper Mode, to get that big ol' reduction. We've also learned that Hyper Mode is really, really strong. Just because of the 95% crit rate, so we might need to utilize that a little more. The biggest issue is the fastest / hardest hitting members that we have are going to be Furret, excuse me, who is fast and hits relatively hard, but is part ground in this, so it is weak to all of the Ludicolo's offensive attacks. And then Magmar, who hits hard, but is also weak to all of the water attacks. And it's in rain, so not only are they super affected by it, they're actually going to take like 3 times normal damage because of the 50% boost from rain, which is disgusting. So we have to take that into account. Yeah, we're getting real close to Follow Me for Furret, which is really good. That's what this fight is supposed to give us, or get us as close as possible. Alright, decent damage. So it should Moonlight here, but I think Shadow Rush just kills, yeah. Alright. Good stuff. Okay, so we're good here. Oh, and we get Roost. Which we can't use! That is the saddest part about this opening area. You're like, ooh, I have this, I have this. Like, there's so many TMs, so many options. And you can't use them because you can't use TMs on a Shadow Pokemon. And a minimum of 30, what, 68-ish%? Oh, 66, 67% of your team is comprised of Shadow Pokemon. And yes, I realized my mistake on that math for a second. It's insane. All right. All right. We're good to go here. Bum ba ba da bum bow bum bow bum ba dum bum bow. The music's so good. Okay. I really wish we had access to this Thief TM too. It'd be so good on Umbreon. Because I believe it's been buffed. But we don't get the Thief TM until I think after we beat Mirror B. Which is annoying. Would be really good. Really good to have. Ba 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 da. Bum wow wow. Bum ba ba da bum bum bum. She got stuck. Rhyme got stuck for a second there. Alright. Yeah, so I believe we determined after all these times that Flaffy is first, and the Flaffy trainer is the one in pink. Not red, pink. The street performer, I believe. And the Sunflora trainer is not. I believe that's what we determined. Let me check. Yeah, performer girl. I'm right. I know what I'm talking about. Okay. However, she does have a Breloom with her, which is irritating. That has Bullet Seed, Sunspore, Mach Punch. It really likes to Stun Spore turn one. I think it's at 28, isn't it? Yeah. 28. It has 5 IVs. Our Espeon is at 27. Confusion deals 66 damage max, and this thing has 73 health. But Helping Hand Confusion kills guaranteed. The only issue is Synchronize will trigger. Ivysaur deals how much damage with Seed? Not enough damage with Seed Bomb to kill. If we had Sludge, we'd be good. Oh, Shadow Rush. Shadow Rush is a gamble, but Shadow Rush does guarantee a kill. So I think we try it. Because the Breloom is really slow. It's like 45 speed. Might actually be slower than Umbreon right now. It is not. It's not slower than Umbreon, but it is really slow. Yes. Alright. Yeah, the hope is that the Flaffy goes for T-Wave on the Ivysaur, not on Espeon. Now once it does that, we switch Espeon into Furret, who will be immune to it. We're trying to preserve that Cherry Berry, is what we're trying to do. Yeah, it doesn't kill, didn't think so. Dang, okay. Bullet Seed, that was not expected. Okay, we only took 2, we're good. T-Wave into... Why? Okay. I really wish we could save that Cherry Berry, but this Flaffy really likes to click that T-Wave, and there's nothing we can really do about it. Alright, let's go ahead and switch Espeon into Furret, because Ivysaur should guarantee the kill on that Breloom this turn. Alright. There we go. T-Bolt. I love it because I feel like Furret also looks kind of derpy. And so the fact that it just like pops onto the field and just takes that T-Bolt to the face. And I think it's just here. Like, normally Furret looks significantly cuter, but I think the, like, surface mouth just is just hilarious. It's so funny to me. Also, this Flaffy cannot hurt Furret unless it uses Shadow Rush. Like, if it goes for T-Wave, T-Bolt, doesn't matter. Cannot touch Furret, so... Alright, we have an Asleep Flaffy at 100% health. Colosseum does increase all the catch rates for Shadow Pokemon, so it's not like we're trying to catch a wild Flaffy. With 100% health. Yeah, we have a 33% chance at full health. I think we Seed Bomb because I don't think it dies to a Seed Bomb. And we'll try to catch it. I mean, 33% is pretty good. It's not great. Pretty good, though. It's actually kind of crazy how, like, percentages work like that, right? So if you're playing Pokemon, 33% catch chance, pretty solid. Even a 20% catch chance, realistically, pretty good. If you're playing XCOM, a 98% hit chance is horrible. And it's crazy. It's crazy to me. Because it should all be the same, but it's not. It's just not. Alright. Oh, that gave us Flaffy. Forgot about Flaffy. Oh, Flaffy moved up in the world before Flaffy died. Alright, boom. I'm still working on understanding the script that I need so that it will just auto-populate all those down there. In order, I guess, is what it would have to do, but I am not from a computer background. I am an engineer. I don't do computer programs, and so like reading hexadecimal, like I can look at it and go, okay, that A is 11. Actually, it's 10, isn't it? That A is 10. I have no idea what it means beyond that. Like, it's a struggle for me. Anyway. Okay, so we have these guys now. And so I think our next move is... Do we go Sunflora, or do we just catch the Magmar? Because the Azumarill, Jigglypuff, and Swablu are not threats at all. So I think we just go for the Magmar. Switch these two in. Because the Magmar does have Fire Punch, and that's scary. Actually, hold up. No. Okay. So the problem is the Azumarill, right? He leads Magmar, Azumarill. The issue with the Azumarill is we can't really throw out Furret and use Follow Me because it's going to tank both a Fire Punch and a Bubble Beam, which is a no-no. And we want Magmar before we go for Sunflora, so that it can deal with the Dustox. Well, actually, I think Sunflora might... Ooh, no, okay. Here's the issue with that. Yeah. So, I think the Dustox... The problem is the Sunflora likes to set up Sun, and it can't have Chlorophyll. And if it gets Sun and Growth, we're in a lot of trouble. Also, Espeon can't kill the Dustox, even with the Helping Hand boost. That's a lie. It can. It's just very unlikely. Oh. Apparently I had Tinted Lens clicked this entire time for some reason, for the enemy. It's not an ability in this game. The Gloom is also level 27. It can die, doesn't have to. So what I think we actually do here, because Ivysaur also has Chlorophyll and will be faster than the Sunflora. So I feel like we use this and do the same strat as before. If it's the Gloom, we go for Confusion, Shadow Rush, and Confusion might just kill, and then we get free damage on the Dustox. Yeah, I actually think that we lost to the Sunflora trainer because I was like, it's a Sunflora, it'll be fine. Not realizing, I forgot that in Sun, growth is +2. It's just a nasty plot. +2 special attack. I actually didn't forget, I just straight up didn't know that. And so going up against that and seeing it use it twice, I was like, oh, it's at +2, I think we tank still, and then it just swept, and I was like, what is this Sunflora? Alright, here's the Dustox. This was actually the worst lead that we could have had, but I think we can still function with it. Yeah. I think it's a little too risky to do the oh, crit, we win. Yeah, perfect. That was huge, actually. It was a little too risky to do the Shadow Rush strat because we need the Sunflora to go to sleep. If it had been the Gloom, I was fine with it. But with the Sunflora on the field, it's just a little bit too risky. Alright, Sunflora goes to sleep. This is the one guaranteed sleep turn. And it's going to try to set up Sun so that it can nasty plot, right? Effectively nasty plot. So what we're going to do is we're going to Seed Bomb the Gloom, which does absolutely no damage to it. But mixed with Confusion, we can get the, like, yeah. We can get the, like, 7 damage we need to kill this thing. Oh, jeez. That thing had to have lived on 1. And I think we can deal 1 damage, so we're fine. Quad resist, but I think we can manage the 1 damage. Alright, golden. Oh! That was fast. No, you can. You can put the Sunflora to sleep. Did you mean can and put can't? Yeah, so Sleep Powder can put grass types to sleep. I don't think that has changed. Spore cannot, and Spore is more widely used because it's 100% accurate. Whereas Sleep Powder is 75. I don't think that grass types ever couldn't be put to sleep by Sleep Powder. But I will verify. Because that seems to be a very common, like, huh. Sleep Powder. Sleep lasts for 1 to 3 turns. Insomnia, Vital Spirit, behind Substitute. Yeah, no, Sleep Powder could always put them to sleep. It's just Spore that can't. Also, that did nothing. What? Like, that was horrible damage. Yeah, it was swift, but, like, come on. I figured it'd do more than that. We also have a 33% chance at full health. So we're just gonna chuck a Pokeball. To grass status, which is just Spore and Leech Seed that I am aware of. I guess technically, like, what was it Wrath of the Forest, Forest's Wrath, something like that, that adds the grass type. They're also immune to that, but that's because they're already grass type. Okay, hold up. Let me just check the grass type. Basic elements, all grass types categorized as special in gens 1 through 3, total amount of types. Grass types are immune to, oh, Powder and Spore moves. I wonder when that was added. Because that definitely, like, I have always used Sleep Powder to put anything to sleep. Now I'm curious. Bulbapedia, because I've been on Pokemon Database, because I like their graphs. I think they're cool. They're also really easy for my, like, 5-year-old brain to read. Grass types are super effective as ground, rock, water. Weak to bug, fire, flying, ice, and poison. That is disgusting. Defenses. Let's see here. Since Gen 1, a particular asset of grass types is that it's the only type immune to Leech Seed. In Gen 6, grass type Pokemon are also immune to Powder and Spore. I thought they've always been immune to Spore. Clearly I'm crazy. Additionally, grass types are the only ones affected by Rototiller and Flower Shield. These moves, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Forest's Curse adds the grass type to a target Pokemon. So Gen 6 is when it was added that Powder and Spore moves no longer affected grass types. I thought the move Spore never worked on grass types. And the same thing with Leech Seed. But there you go. So Gen 6. Gen 6 was the answer to that long-winded search that I just did. Alright. But now we have Sunflora. I don't remember what you have. Oh, Lepaberry. Has Chlorophyll. Okay, so I personally think that Chlorophyll is a better ability than Own Tempo. But I did see the vision for Ampharos, Sunflora... Flatter, Ampharos, Own Tempo, Sunflora, just giving that free nasty plot, and then trying to sweep with Sunflora. But we can still do that, it just requires a Personberry. And if we get a Personberry, then Flaffy can use Flatter. Sunflora is then at +2 special attack, and will set up Sunny Day on that same turn. And now it's at double speed and double special attack, and I think that's better. Alright. Again, that was my long-winded thing. We are done with it, don't worry. Alright, so we need to do something. So we have Sunflora, so I think the better course of action is to take out the Psyduck. Is to take this guy out. And it gives us another tool against the Magmar. In Whiscash, okay. So this Psyduck, this is the most unfair Psyduck, by the way. Everything around here has like 5 IV. 5 in each of the IVs, except for the Shadow Pokemon that are random. And this random Psyduck that has perfect IVs. And is a higher level than everything else in this area. Again, excluding the Shadow Pokemon. So the Psyduck, which is not a Psychic type in this, I think Golduck is Water Psychic. Psyduck is not. However, it doesn't... Oh, no. There is one roll that the Psyduck survives. Every other roll it dies. Because we are holding Miracle Seed. If we weren't holding Miracle Seed, it's about a 50-50 shot to kill. But we are, so it doesn't matter. Oh, also, Ivysaur is hard-coded to be a perfect IV Pokemon. Which is nice, so you can use your starter. Everything else is random, except for the Kirlia. That's also hard-coded perfect IV. But oddly enough, the Tropius isn't? I don't understand that. I figured your starter, Kirlia, right? Tropius, Lairon. I would figure those 4 would be hard-coded perfect IV, because after Dakeem, everything is perfect IV. Everything we fight is perfect IV. That's part of what makes this game super hard. Also, the reason for that is because we can EV train after Dakeem. There's a very quick EV training area that you can run through, and life is fine. So, I would have figured they would give you 4 beforehand that are perfect IV. They don't. But oddly enough, the documentation seems to think that all of these Pokemon are perfect IV, which makes me think they initially were, and then they were like, no, this is too easy. And put them back to random. Heck, even if the Tropius was hard-coded at 25 in all of them and not perfect, I would be much happier. Okay, so we have to Seed Bomb the Psyduck, and we Shadow Rush the Psyduck just for security. This is gonna hurt. Ow. Yeah, that thing is not something you want to play around with. It hurts a lot. It survives one roll, doesn't get the roll. We kill the Psyduck one shot. It's actually kind of important, because that Psyduck has Psychic and Surf. Psychic hits one target hard, obviously, and Surf hits both of your Pokemon, which is just annoying. And this is Gen 3, so I don't remember if it hits your partner. I know in later games it does, but I also know in Gen 3 it didn't. Which was weird. It was very strange that it didn't. No crit? No crit, we're good. Oh, it does hit, okay. Muddy doesn't, but like I said, in other Gen 3 games, specifically the 5, right? Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green. None of those does Surf hit your partner in a double battle. Why? Hey. Alright, so we're gonna switch to Umbreon. We don't get the sleep, which is unfortunate, because that just makes this fight a lot easier, right? It makes catching anything so much easier. But this guy also can't really kill Umbreon. At least not very easily. Alright, so that took 3 to get down to there, so we get 1 more, no problem. I actually think, if I remember right, that M&J TV specifically talks about, like, downgrades in Pokemon games, right? So removing HMs from Pokemon, massive upgrade, fantastic. Downgrade of that was removing other moves that work outside of battle, like Headbutt, Cut, Sweet Scent, that kind of thing. We're gonna Moonlight, because that really freaking hurt. And I don't really feel comfortable Shadow Rushing this thing again. We're at a 28% chance. But yeah, so Sweet Scent, Headbutt, Cut, all those. Not being able to use those outside of battle, downgrade. Unfortunate, but probably worth the trade-off, honestly, because HM users, HM friends, very annoying. That being said, I will also say I think another downgrade was just straight up removing HMs, because Surf is a pretty decent move, especially in single battles. Double battles you can work around it and it's still good, but in single battles, Surf is just a 90 base power move. Like, that's good. That's good. And having it as an HM that you could just teach to all of your water types so they had a good water type move was a really good idea. By removing HMs entirely, not just from the overworld, but entirely, how do you teach Surf? Now, I do believe it lived on as a TM, I think. But you have to find it. It takes so long to find. Whereas you were guaranteed to get it before, now you're not. I taught many things Surf constantly. If I could teach something Surf here, I would. I will alternate. Actually, I would be the horrible person that just alternates Protect on either Mon while one uses Earthquake and the other uses Surf. And we'll just wreck teams that way. Oh, excuse me. Alright, we need to go grab a Whiscash for the Magmar fight. I don't think Magmar kills. Ivysaur, but we'll run a calc real quick. Oh, also, why does this Whiscash carry a Persimberry? Is it just to give it to you? Because the thing has to have own tempo. It has no other ability option. I think they could have given this the Chestoberry and Noctowl the Persimberry, and it would have made more sense. But no, they gave Noctowl the Chestoberry, which is also really annoying, because we can't catch it! Or sorry, we can't put it to sleep to make it easier to catch. I misspoke, I apologize. Alright, yeah, let's run a calc real quick. I need the Magmar. Magmar, level 32, has Fire Punch. Yeah, nope. Oh, hold up. We'll say it has 15. So Ivysaur could survive. It's about a 50-50 shot at 15 neutral nature. 15 IVs across the board neutral nature. So that's not happening. Well, you don't have Thunder Wave yet, do you? Actually, I'm curious. Does Furret just kill the, Can Furret just kill the Azumarill? Meryl? Oh my gosh, I got it right. It always takes me a minute to remember how to spell Azumarill. Let's see here. Azumarill. Yeah, okay. Level 25. That's pretty dang low. And 5 IV. Body Slam can't kill, neither can Shadow Rush. However, it does only have 35 speed, which is pretty garbage. So I think we could do like a Furret. How much does Umbreon do to this thing? So Body Slam does, yeah, no, okay, so Umbreon can't kill. It's gonna have to be Espeon Furret to kill. Which thing comes back to Magmar, level 32. Espeon, oh wait, hold up, that's Umbreon. Oh, there's some more. Oh gosh. Fire Punch does so much to Espeon. Does a fair bit to Furret too. Whiscash at 32. Having Shadow Rush. The problem with relying on Shadow Rush is that obviously if you go into hyper mode, you're kind of screwed. However, I did just think of something. How close are you to... Ooh, you have Dig. Okay. This changes everything. Because we can Dig with Furret turn 1. And do something. Yeah, so we can Dig with Furret turn 1. And then deal some chippies with something. Probably Espeon would be best. Hit it with a Swift. Because we only need, we need about 30 damage, which is a lot. But Confusion can definitely do it. Oh, hold up, I know what we can do. Because Helping Hand we can use on the second turn, and that will, does that actually definitely kill? Dun, 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 dun. It actually doesn't. Damn. Yeah. That's really irritating. Because I know how much health it has. It has 86. I think we actually need to... Like, we're real close on things right now. Yeah. Okay. I think this works. I'm hoping what it does is baits should bait Fire Punch into that same slot, into Furret's slot, and so by using Dig we can eat the Fire Punch. We can eat the one Fire Punch by just dodging it. And then we get to eat the other Fire Punch by switching out into Umbreon. Bonk. Oh, that dealt more than 30 damage. We're good. We're good there. Oh no, it Shadow Rushed Wizcash. That was not expected. Yep, and defer it. Okay, that was expected. Alright, we're going to... How much did that do? Did like 40. That's a lot of damage. Alright, we're going to Shadow Rush the Magmar. Think that's the best course of action here? Because Dig should kill this thing. What? That thing ate that so well. Ow. Yeah, here comes Bubble Beam. Why did that eat that well? Okay, we're good. I need to see how much Shadow Rush does, though. To Furret. We are slowed, but Furret's pretty dang fast. It's going to be slower than Magmar, but it's not going to be slower than this thing. Alright. And the Azumarill. Yeah, we have 78 speed. Is that where we're at here? 76, close enough. So we're at -1 speed, right? Which puts us at 52, and this Azumarill has like 31 or something like that. We might actually be at 51. Magmar has 59, so it is going to be faster. Shadow Rush does 29. Fire Punch does 37. So it doesn't see the kill on Furret at all, which we're going to take advantage of. Body Slam, and we're going to switch Wizcash into Umbreon to eat that Shadow Rush. Yep, there we go. Yeah, Shadow Rush is going to hurt. Okay, we're good. We'll have to Moonlight next turn. But Furret kills here with the Body Slam. Okay. So this Jigglypuff... How much does... Okay, so Furret actually kills with Dig on the Magmar. Okay, so we take max of 37 from Fire Punch. Jigglypuff at 28. With Disarming Voice. Deals 16 to Furret. So Furret actually eats another attack here. Magmar is not at full health, that's important to remember. Has 85-ish health. Sorry, 88 health-ish. So if it has 88-ish health, it's looking probably about 70, 60%, 65? We'll say 60. So 88 times 0.6 is about 52 health. I really need to get an overlay tool so that I can like actually measure how much health that thing has. Shadow Rush, yeah, Body Slam could just kill is the problem. Dig definitely kills, so we're not clicking Dig. But I kind of want Furt to stay in for a turn here. We're gonna Body Slam the Jigglypuff, and we're gonna Confuse Ray the Magmar. Ooh, it went for Confuse Ray. Oh, okay, that actually works in our favor, because yeah, we can hit ourselves, but Furret was just kind of on the field. Ow. And the Jigglypuff really likes to click Charm, so that might work for us. Alright, good. Yep, there's Charm. Into Furret, I bet. Yeah, so now we just swap Furret out. Can't go to Whiscash. I guess Flaffy. I don't love that, but we don't really have a good option. We're gonna bite the Magmar. The hope would be that Magmar either hits itself, okay, good, or gets parried from static. Oh, I didn't even check if that had static. It might have plus, which is a disgusting ability. It's so bad. What do you have? Okay. Okay. That's really bad. I don't even know why that's an option, honestly. Like, I would have said it either gets static or lightning rod. Even though lightning rod's bad in this gen. And then given Plusle something else. Cute Charm. That would be actually a pretty good one. Plusle with Cute Charm or Volt Absorb. That'd be pretty good. Especially because in the one time that we used it, tried to use some Volt Absorb strats, it kind of seemed like Volt Absorb just stopped discharge for some reason. Don't know what happened there, but like we hit one enemy and then our own lantern, it Volt Absorbed it, and then we didn't get to hit the other enemy. Maybe we missed and I just missed it. I don't think that happened though, because it's discharge and it can't miss. Good damage, at least I don't think it can. Can't miss without some accuracy changes. That's a better way to say it. All right, Flaffy's tanking pretty good though. I like it. I like it. Yeah, now we focus on the Swablu. It's odd that Umbreon's the fastest thing out here, I gotta say. Alright, do you hit yourself? No, that's okay. Yeah, Flaffy eats. Umbreon still not even pushing half health after what? Ooh, nice. This is gonna be the 4th super effective. Never mind. Alright, we call Flaffy because we want Thunder Wave, and then we bite the Swablu because why not? Ooh, that was good. So now we have T-Wave, which is actually pretty helpful, especially against the Noctowl. Ooh, that did not do as much as I wanted it to. Was hoping for a little bit more than that, like at least to the little male symbol there. Alright. Oh, you snapped out. Okay, well, just set that back up, because why not? Alright, well, first we're going to click Moonlight, because ow. Yep, we're all good here. Look at that recovery. So good. Alright. There we go. We can call, we'll be fine. I wasn't paying enough attention. Flaffy eats another couple, so we're good. It's just like oof. Should have been watching. Because now I don't know if I needed to set up Confuse Rays again or not. Alright, that one's still active. I don't think this Swablu has hit itself once. Little flailing arms. Alright, Disarming Voice hits again. Yep. Alright, we'll swap Flaffy out for Ivysaur. That way Ivysaur gets a little bit of reduction at least in this fight. Also resists the fairy moves. Oh, and has Sludge, so we get out of this fight a little faster. Please hit yourself. Finally. Took long enough, but we got it. We got it. Ooh, so close. And yep. Umbreon eats. Alright. Sludge. We'll just Helping Hand. Umbreon doesn't have to deal big damage when it can just be like, oh, I'll just buff my ally. Huge damage here. Yep, dead. Dead Jiggly. That gets us the level, which is good. We're almost at 100. 100 health, which is pretty nice. Solid. Alright, let's go heal up. Then we get to move on to the next trainer, which makes things more difficult. Dun, 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 dun. Bum, bum, bada, bum. Alright. I actually really like Magmar for the fight. But I don't think it really does much. Like, I like Magmar, period, really. Let's be honest here. I like Magmar. Oh, Oh, that's right. The best one for this fight is actually Mischievous. For the Mischievous fight. But going with 5 Pokemon seems scary. So I think what we do is we lead you? Yeah, so Ivysaur is really good. Just have to be a little careful. And yeah. Furret's a fine secondary lead. The only thing that we really have to be wary of is the Mischievous has Will-O-Wisp and Shadow Rush, obviously. But we can bait it into attacking Espeon pretty easily. Okay. Yeah, so if we can bait it into trying to use Shadow Ball against Espeon, then we just switch into Furret. And if it uses Confuse Ray, we immediately switch back into Espeon. If it doesn't, well, actually, it doesn't matter, right? We're just going to go Espeon into Furret and back and forth until either Shadow Ball's gone or we have it low enough that we can catch it. This is a pretty good lead. We can put something to sleep, possibly. And if we need to, we can always use Follow Me. Mischievous Delcatty off rip was not expected. Yeah, so we kind of need to do the do Follow Me, Sleep Powder. Follow Me, Sleep Powder. I'm really hoping it, well, okay, so Fake Out's gonna work anyway, right? So if we use Follow Me and it decides to Fake Out Ivysaur, Fake Out has higher priority, so Follow Me does nothing, really. Or we use Body Slam on the Delcatty and then use Follow Me on the subsequent turn. Does Ivysaur take a Shadow Ball? Probably should have checked that earlier. Come on now. For some reason my M key doesn't always like to work, I have decided. And sometimes I forget how to type. 51 damage, that's a lot, but I think we're okay. I think we can do this. Yeah, there's Fake Out. Who's it going for though? Ivysaur. Alright, let's see what we get here. Yeah, so Body Slam into Delcatty. Good damage. Ooh, Parrot, also good. Confuse Ray. Oh, is that gonna be into Ivysaur? Ooh, that's just that's just annoying. It's not even that bad. It's just annoying. So we're gonna Body Slam the Delcatty and go ahead and switch into Umbreon. Who's gonna eat the Shadow Ball? Or if it goes for Will-O-Wisp instead, we have transferred the Burn back, which isn't as good as Sleep, but at least it deals some damage. And it applies a status to make it easier to catch, so that's good. Alright, Shadow Ball. Oh, nice. Bonk. That does nothing. Alright, so we're just gonna Body Slam the Linoon and we're going to Confuse Ray the Misdreavus. Boom. Jeez, that's insane damage. Oh, the Misdreavus is so fast. Oh, on Furret, we're fine. Okay. So we know it's not gonna Shadow Ball into Furret, right? Like that's just not something it's gonna do. So we're just gonna switch Furret into... do we go Espeon? My concern with going to Espeon is that the Linoon might use Headbutt. Let's go into Flaffy. And we'll confuse Ray the Linoon as well. We're going into Flaffy to try and get a static. Oh, you don't have static! The thought was get the static prop. It doesn't have static. We just don't have an ability on Flaffy. Which sucks. Like, that's essentially what this boils down to. Alright. Linoon is now confused. Oh, I forgot we have T-Wave. It's fine. Switch into Furret, predicting the thing. Shadow Ball. Switch into Ivysaur. Try to get that sleep powder off again, is the plan here. So Furret can only hit Misdreavus with Shadow Rush. Ooh, hit itself again. Very, very solid. Do you? No. Okay. It does go for Headbutt. Okay, we're fine. I think we use Follow Me here. Just to make sure that we get the sleep powder off. I'm curious what this is going for. Confuse Ray. So that was probably into Furret already, but it might have been into Ivysaur. So we get one shot at this sleep powder before we have to roll the dice. Furret eats it, we're fine. Sleep powder hits. Great. That's really good. So Misdreavus is asleep. Next turn is guaranteed sleep. So what we're gonna do is we're going to just chuck a ball. Because Misdreavus' catch rate is bad, I believe. Misdreavus at like, what, 90% health? What the heck is happening? That is asleep. Oh, 30% chance, that's not bad. And then we're gonna Seed Bomb the Linoon and try to get rid of it. I don't know if this burns a confusion turn or not. I don't think it does. Oh, I thought we had it. I was really excited that we got it in one shot. Still guaranteed to sleep this turn, which is good. Linoon says... Nice. Seed Bomb should just kill the Linoon, so we don't have to worry about it. Yep. Down goes Linoon, which is good. Oh, Umbreon gets a little, okay. Misdreavus takes 37 damage from Shadow Rush. From Furret also takes about 37 damage from Ivysaur. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna Pokeball. And we're going to Seed Bomb. We're gonna see if this works. I'm hoping it does, but it might not. 3. Awesome. Perfect. We got that one. I wonder if the catch rate is actually increased if it's the last Pokemon on the field. I can't, say that one way or the other. I have never read that anywhere. But it seems like we catch them easier if they're the last things on the field. And I don't know why. Might just be my imagination. Might just be me hoping for the battle to be over. But that is what I see. Bum, 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 bum. Cool. Okay. So now what we get to do is more calcs. Okay, so we want Misdreavus here. I would say over Furret. Furret doesn't bring a whole lot to this next battle. Because we're going to try to get the Noctowl. And the Noctowl trainer likes to lead with his, what's it? Lydian, which is a fighting type in this. And Ivysaur just dies to an extra sensory. So what we're going to do is we're going to lead Umbreon. We'll lead Umbreon Flaffy, and Umbreon's just going to immediately switch out. Umbreon's just there to bait the Mach Punch. That's all it's there for. And then we switch into Misdreavus, who doesn't have any move but Shadow Rush right now. Bum, 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 bum. So I think what we do is we try to reduce that shadow gauge a little bit real quick. Because we only need one other move, and that's Will-O-Wisp. Oh, I forgot. We also need T-Bolt on Flaffy. So yeah, let's go get that shadow gauge reduced. It shouldn't be too bad. Because what we'll do is we'll lead Umbreon. Okay. Also, the question earlier was posed, why not use XP share? And the answer is we're using the XP shares now to reduce the experience that Umbreon gains so that it gains extra EVs in this battle. Or it can gain more EVs before it's done, before it hits the level cap. Yeah, that's the plan at least. Alright. Alright. Yeah, we kind of have to use Furret here, which is irritating, but, you know, necessary. We'll use Dig, and then Shadow Rush. Because I believe the Furret just kills. But we'll find out. Yeah, so he used it on Misdreavus? That's not super effective, nor better if they were than if Furret was not super effective, because Misdreavus has higher SPDEF. Bonk. Oh, crit. Okay, that definitely kills. I was pretty sure Dig would kill. I was just using Shadow Rush as like a precautionary. Alright, there's Jigglypuff. That's actually what we wanted to see, so pretty solid. We'll see what happens here. See, and that was a crit. Yeah, so it is reduced, the damage from that is reduced by the sun. So that's helpful. We're gonna go ahead and switch in Umbreon so that it gets the EVs. Mischievous just misses out on getting Will-O-Wisp. I think that's the first move. It might be Confuse Ray. That would be unfortunate. Mischievous eats it. Yeah, we're fine. The Disarming Voice is a little more concerning. We'll be okay for another round with Mischievous, but after that we're gonna have to switch out and tab through some stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and double into the Azumarill, which should deal, yeah, no damage there. And, ooh, Bubble Beam. Okay, so yeah, we've been hit by a lot of those, so Mischievous is pretty dang slow now. Yeah, just keep dropping that speed. Okay. We're gonna have to see where we're at the end of this turn. I don't know if Mischievous takes another one. Oh yeah, never mind. Mischievous takes it, we're fine. Sun's still up, we're still good. We're gonna bite and just go for flinch real quick and then call the Mischievous. Alright, boom. Now we have our first move. Don't remember if we don't need Shadow Ball in the next fight. So we're not going to prioritize getting Shadow Ball. Do we get the flinch? Nope. Alright, I think it's at 42. Yeah. Down to 35, we're fine. Speed drop. Disarming Voice. I think 45 goes to like 31. Might be 29, okay. Did a little bit more than I thought. Sunlight faded, okay, that means the attack power is gonna go back up. So we're gonna go ahead and switch you out of there. Let's go to Ivysaur to clean up a little bit. And double resist. Mainly just get rid of that stupid Azumarill. That thing's so bulky. So much health. That's its only good stat. It's just its health. We're gonna eat it just fine. I do think it's a little odd actually that Azumarill gets huge power, but you like, and that's fine. That's whatever. The thing that I find kind of weird is that there's not an ability that buffs special attack, like huge power buffs attack. I just think that's kind of weird. Probably my guess would be because like special attackers are typically better because it's harder to reduce special attack. But you could also just make things to reduce special attack, right? There we go. There we go. Good, good, good. Okay. Alright, yeah, there's that. That's okay, because, nah. Good, actually. Very good. Yeah, I would prefer to use Whiscash in this fight instead of Furret to, like, get rid of the stupid slug. And it has speed control with its ground type move, so that's pretty good. Because Bulldoze is really good. Also, for some reason, Bulldoze only hits the enemy in this, and we will abuse that. Just a little bit. That did an insane amount of damage. Alright, so we can go ahead and switch here. Let's switch into Flaffy. Ooh, big reduction. Nice. Alright, yeah. So we switch into Flaffy to reduce that Shadow Gauge just a little bit more. Yeah, there we go. And now we're just gonna spam, because it's only the Swablu left, so it's not a big threat. We're just gonna spam Shadow Rush for a little bit and try to get that reduced. Just making sure that Misdreavus was not in hyper mode, and oh, it's Confuse Ray. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this a little bit more because we want Will-O-Wisp, not Confuse Ray. Bonk. All right. Excuse me. Ow. Here's Shadow Rush. Bonk. Good damage. Good damage. And just double again. Twice the odds of going into Shadow Rush. Do we get it? Who knows, because the Swablu goes first. Disarming Voice. Alright. Come on. There we go. Bonk. Okay. Does kill, so we have to go through this again, but that's not a huge deal. Bum bum. Hope you like my show. It's time for me to go. Yeah, he's annoying. Alright. So we'll heal up and then go back into that, but leading with Whiscash as opposed to Furret. Now we do want Furret in hyper mode for a battle, so we might just do that here because we don't really need Furret for up until then. So if while we are doing this, we have to switch into Furret, it's not like the worst thing ever. Was Umbreon out for that Swablu? I don't think it was. I don't think Umbreon got the EV for that. Unfortunate. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, Bulldoze, Shadow Rush. Alright, so that worked. Unfortunate. Who goes first here? Ah, Whiscash does. Maybe we have a plus speed Whiscash again? Solid. And whatever it's down, I don't think it's attack, because that did good damage. That did... Yeah, that did damage. Yes, it did. Alright, that deals... Again, focus on the Misdreavus. It's very odd. Normally it focuses the Whiscash. I guess they're both neutral. Still, though, it's odd. And, thankfully, we do get to maintain the speed advantage. Because we can just bulldoze here. Kills the slug, which is beneficial for us because it gives a special attack EV, and Umbreon doesn't care about that. Marill gives health, which Umbreon actually does care about. So does Jigglypuff. You get a lot of health from this fight. Bonk. Oh, okay. I thought it would live that. Oh well. Oh well. I didn't think it would live it by much, but I did think it would live. So we switch this way. And then we also want T-Bolt on Flaffy. So as soon as Umbreon comes in, we can switch Umbreon back out. Into Flaffy. We just need Umbreon out for some XP here. That's irritating. So maybe we actually swap Misdreavus out until we can get rid of that infatuation. Yeah, Q-Charm is a really annoying ability, especially because it feels like one of those abilities that you can't rely on, but it always happens at the most inopportune times, in benefit, obviously, of the computer. Alright, we're going to Confuse Ray and switch to Flaffy. And again, this will also reduce Flaffy's shadow gauge, which is nice. Just a little bit. Not much, just a little bit. I don't know if you can just like keep swapping. I don't think it continues to go down, but that would be nice. You would take damage every time you swap, probably. But at least it would be a guaranteed way. Oh, although I guess you could run around, right? Because discovered that last stream, that you can just run around with your Pokemon and they will slowly reduce in shadow gauge. Didn't know that. Because like I equated it to friendship, but I didn't fully equate it to friendship because it works a little differently. I actually wonder if frustration would be interesting. Is that always max power on shadow Pokemon? I don't know. Do they have their own friendship values? You can't level shadow Pokemon, so it's not like you could, weird. I don't know. Well, Helping Hand and Shadow Rush. Try to give Flaffy another shot at going into Hyper mode. Disarming Voice. Oof. Okay, yeah, we'll have to Moonlight there. Yeah. Again, this fight is not scary. Nice. It also doesn't net you just a ton of XP, though. We'll go ahead and switch into Misdreavus. Misdreavus. The ghost thing. Nice. So, does calling always go ahead of switching out? I thought they went at the same time, just in speed order, but obviously Flaffy is slower than Umbreon, so that was a little odd. Alright. Shadow Rush, Shadow Rush. We do have Flatter now, though. Alright, Shadow Rush. Yeah, we'll just do that again. Good. So we get to start next battle, I guess, because I think the Swablu dies here. Oh, it definitely dies. We get to start next battle by fixing that. And then we'll get Flaffy in when we can. Yep, almost done here. Kind of. And then I think after we get Noctowl, we might call it a day. No, we won't. No, we won't do that. We'll get Curlia first, but then after that, I have to do some grinding to get everyone up to level. And by everyone, I mean the Espeon, because Umbreon doesn't do a whole lot in this Colosseum. It takes a couple of hits, and that's it. Yeah, and actually, it's better if we wait as long as we can to fully EV train them, because we get a Macho Brace, which further reduces the the amount of XP we get per EV. Because it doubles all the EVs you get, it just halves your speed. But in Espeon's case, that's not a huge deal, because Espeon's fight is actually more done by Magmar with Fire Punch, and Umbreon just kind of sits on the field and is slow anyway, so it doesn't matter. Alright, let's fix that. I think this pushes us pretty close. Yeah, because we don't need Shadow Ball, we just need Will-O-Wisp for the fight. Good damage. I think it was a slightly higher roll than the last time. I also forgot to check the natures. Oops. Yeah, drop the speed. That's fine. Yeah, okay, so here we bulldoze and we shadow rush. So not quite there. Need just a little bit more for Will-O-Wisp, but again, we don't need Shadow Ball, so we're fine. Good damage. Crits help. Hopefully we don't kill the Azumarill again. Nice, okay, because that's just three free, I guess, health EVs for Umbreon, which is really good. Okay, so we switch Whiscash out for Umbreon. And then we Shadow Rush the Azumarill, and this kills the Azumarill, which then lets us switch Umbreon out the following turn for Flaffy to try and get the most turns, or the most chances at Hyper Mode Shadow Rush for Flaffy and Misdreavus both. Now, obviously, the actual strat would be to have 4 Shadow Pokemon, all with XP shares, and then just cycle through everyone for each Pokemon. But right now we're not doing that because that takes forever. Alright, so we switch to Flaffy. We Shadow Rush the Swablu because I don't want to go into Cute Charm issues. Now, Flaffy gets a decent chunk for switching in, I think. Okay, not as much as I thought. I was thinking it was double that. Maybe that was Ivysaur. One of them got a lot for switching in. And typically, you either get a lot for switching in or a lot for a call. You don't get both. But there might be one or two that get good either way. Alright, we're good there. Yeah, we eat. Yeah. We're fine. We're big, bulky, and you are not. Alright, here's Shadow Rush. Shadow Rush. Yeah, Swablu's oddly quick. Gotta say. Strangely fast. That was a crit. Strangely fast. Does not hit hard. Oh man, I didn't realize that Misdreavus was so slow from all those bubble beams that even Flaffy's faster than it. Alright, Shadow Rush. That's decent damage. I said decent. That was a really weird way of me saying good. Alright, you're fine. And then Misdreavus. Yep, you're good. Alright, so the Swablu does get to move this turn, which is annoying, but it's not the worst. Oh, whoops. There we go. Yeah, so we're gonna take this. It's kind of bizarre that they haven't gone into Hyper Mode yet. We have not gotten a single Hyper Mode in this battle. I think the activation chance does go down the more the gauge goes down, but still, come on. I'd really like a Hyper Mode here. Ooh. Okay. Not what I meant. I said Hyper Mode and Misdreavus heard crit. Irritating, but whatever. Alright, so as we have been going for 2.5 hours, and I'm sure that y'all are thirsty as I am thirsty. We will be taking a short break so we can gather some stuff, and then we will come back and continue this this session of Pokemon Grand Colosseum. So go ahead, grab your snacks, your blankets, your drinks, and we'll meet back here shortly. Thank you all for being here, and see you in a minute. Alright everyone, we are back. Thank you for your patience. Let's try to get these last shadow gauges down, get that Noctowl, and get that Kirlia. Hopefully we can do it without really having to level Espeon, just for sake of ease. We might have to knock down the shadow gauge of Magmar just enough to get, Fire Punch. I don't really think we'll need it, but just in case. Alright, there's those two. Also haven't checked speed tiers in a minute, so we might have to do that. Okay. That actually finishes off Misdreavus, because now we have Will-O-Wisp. So we're going to go ahead and switch into Flaffy. Alright, Flaffy comes out, gets a little bit of reduction. We're almost done with Flaffy. Yeah, nice. There we go. And big damage. I shouldn't say big. It's damage. Okay. Ow. What are the odds of that happening again, though? We're fine. Even if it does crit again, it's actually only going to deal that much damage because of the reduction from Sunny Day. So that's good. We could just go ahead and Shadow Rush. I'm really glad that Bulldoze doesn't hit your ally, otherwise it'd be a significantly less good move. For this game specifically. I'm also going to have to remind myself that in other games it does hit your ally, because that's going to be really bad if we forget that. Whew, fever pitch already. Let's freaking go. Alright, let's see how much damage we take here. I think we'll... Oh, perfect. Goes for the Whiscash. Life is good. Alright, let's go ahead and... let's hit another Bulldoze, because Whiscash can't kill the Azumarill. So hitting another Bulldoze before we switch Flaffy out just seems... and then we can switch Flaffy out for Umbreon, and then we're good. Good damage. No. Good there. Charm. Oh, that's going to be on... Yep. Here's the Bubble Beam, which we should take... Oh, yeah, no, it's hitting Whiscash now, right? Yeah, we're fine. Ooh, crit. Less great, but we're still okay. Alright. And we're just going to keep spamming Bulldoze, because why not? Go ahead and switch into Umbreon. And then we need to get rid of the Azumarill, because the Azumarill is our biggest threat to Furret. And we want Furret to just spam. Just spam Shadow Rush until it goes into Hyper Mode, because that's what we need Furret to be in. Excuse me. Come on. Back up. Come on. There we go. Good. Eat it just fine. Yep. Alright. And we're just, like I said, we're just going to keep bulldozing. I think we can actually just get rid of this Zoomer. Oh, swapped out. I forgot that he'll do that. If you just keep spamming Bulldoze, when one of the Mons gets low, he switches into Swablu. I forgot that. Okay, so Swablu doesn't get hit by this Bulldoze, but the Jigglypuff does. And that actually works out for us, because like I said, we're just going to switch into Furret now and click Shadow Rush until we can't. It would have been good to predict the switch, though. Switch on a better turn. Because then we would only take one hit as opposed to two when we're coming in. Alright, and switch for Furret. Umbreon might actually be able to kill the Jigglypuff. The Jigglypuff's really frail. Okay. Interesting. I haven't seen him do that. I just... That thing said, I'm back! That was funny. And here's the Jigglypuff. My guess would be, out of everything else, it, like, from damage that it taken, it knows that Bite would have killed, and so it was like, we'll just switch. That didn't work. Alright, so we're gonna Shadow Rush and Bite just in case. Okay, Shadow Rush does go off. Kills. Dead. Little XP. Bite. We don't need the Hyper Mode right now. Just for future purposes, so I figured I might as well try for it now. Oh, we still need T-Bolt, don't we? Does Flaffy have T-Bolt? I forgot about that. Hold up. Oh, it does. Okay, we're fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We'll go ahead and Moonlight just to try and stall out the... Stall to give more opportunities for Hyper Mode. Yep. Confuse Ray. Yes. I'm pretty sure this just kills. Yeah. But on the off chance it survived on one, I didn't want to use Bite and then have it, yeah. Although I guess Confuse Ray also had a possibility of it just dying. Oh well. It's fine, we're good. Let's go get our party for the Noctowl Trainer, which... Flaffy, Ivysaur. Oh, this has a Chesto Berry, right? So we actually don't want to use Ivysaur to put it to sleep. We'll just para it with, because it takes 2 and that's just obnoxious. We'll just para it with Flaffy. If we get the chance. So, whoop. Switch Flaffy in front. Switch you here. Just go ahead and leave it, it's fine. Okay, yeah, so these two up front, and then we go to Mischievous and Flaffy. So Flaffy's job is kill the Pelipper. If the Pelipper is not on the field, para the Noctowl. That is Flaffy's job. The Noctowl does have Hypnosis, so that could be a problem. I actually think we want to grab Espeon real quick, because Espeon's a resist to extrasensory, and that could be important. Yeah. Umbreon should bait something. Might actually not be a bad idea to lead Furret. I don't want Whiscash. I don't think Whiscash does much for us. We'll actually lead... That's not who I wanted. We'll lead Furret Flaffy. Because I think Furret might be a more attractive Mach Punch target than Umbreon. But I think Umbreon would be a pretty good Mach Punch target. I really don't want it attacking Flaffy. Yeah. Although Umbreon guarantees that we don't get extra sensory in that slot as well. And Mr. Risk can take an extra sensory. It's pretty especially bulky. Tanky, especially tanky, I should say, not bulky. To me, bulky is health, right? It has low defense, high health, and tanky is high defense, low health. Or actually just high defense. High defense, high health, high defense, low health, doesn't matter. Just high defense. As opposed to bulky, which is high HP. Yeah, okay, so here's Furret. So it is Noctowl lead. So we're going to T-Wave, Noctowl, Misdreavus in place of Furret. Should eat the Mach Punch, hopefully. And then Flaffy gets the T-Wave off. Yep, eats that. Very, very good. Ooh. Yeah, no. We expected this. Extrasensory. Perfect. Good. T-Wave into the Noctowl. There we go. It's paralyzed, which is very good for us. And now what we do is we T-Bolt. Yeah, we T-Bolt the Ladian. We Will-O-Wisp it as well. Goes for Mach Punch still, which I didn't expect. Did a little bit more than I thought. I was expecting closer to 15 instead of 20. Boom. Okay, and now it's garbage. T-Bolt. It's pretty specially tanky. Yeah. That's decent. That's pretty good. That's pretty good for us. Okay. So I think here we still want Flaffy out against the Pelipper. But I think what we do here is this, because Flaffy eats another one of those just fine. Confuse Ray. Yeah, that's right. We're doing Parafusion strats here. And we're just kind of hoping Flaffy doesn't die to an extrasensory. Let's see what we get. Good. Down goes Ladian. The Pelipper really likes to use Rain Dance turn 1. Let's see what happens with the Noctowl. Hits. Good. We're good. We are so good. T-Bolt. And we're actually just gonna chuck a ball at this Noctowl and see what happens. Because the Pelipper dies. My bad. I just tried to steal a Pokemon. How dare I try to steal a Pokemon? Nah, we're just stealing Shadow Pokemon that are supposed to be stronger than every other Pokemon. That's fine. 1, 2... Nope, okay. Didn't get it. Wasn't really expecting to. With this high of health. Uses Rain Dance, we use T-Bolt, it dies. Yeah, there's the T-Bolt. Dead. Okay, good. Very solid. Noctowl. Gets the extrasensory off into Flaffy, I bet. We eat it. Oh, we ate that. That was scary. But it also tells us what it was going for, which is really good for us, because now we just go into Umbreon. That was weird. I thought I heard something. All right, we'll do another Pokeball. We got 2 shakes. Might as well try it, right? I have no idea what Noctowl's catch rate is. Noctowl at about 90. Pokeball status is parried. It was a 23% chance. But we got it, so it doesn't matter. Could have been a 2% chance. Alright, and that leads us into Cail. The Cail fight is going to be a little bit different. This is the first time we're going to utilize Hyper Mode as a tactic. And how we do that is pretty simple. We do what we were doing a second ago and just try to get it into Hyper Mode that way. But we're also going to want to get, I think we want Magmar in to have Fire Punch as well. So will you, because Magmar eats a couple of Bubble Beams actually. It's pretty bulky. So we'll lead Magmar Oh, there's Whiscash. I was like, where'd Whiscash go? Yeah, so, oh, hold up. You have that. Because we'll also swap into Umbreon a bit. Hey, sorry. When you and place a Magmar for like 2 seconds. Yeah. Flaffy. Actually, keep Flaffy. I think Flaffy's more helpful than Misdreavus' Shadow Ball. Yeah, Misdreavus' last move is Shadow Ball, but we don't really care about Shadow Ball here. Oh, no. We talked about this. We want to lead. Let's lead this way. And just keep cycling until I actually find who I'm trying to hold. Yeah, no, that's fine. Alright, 8 Shadow Pokemon. Most of them have some level of purification. Yeah. And we want to get rid of the Azumarill still as fast as we can. Alright, we'll be good. We will be fine. Alright. Bulldoze. Yeah, we're actually going to go ahead and use that speed up button because this part's not exactly fun. Yep, boom. And Shadow Rush. Ooh, that lag spike there for a second. Couldn't handle the speed. Gotta say, that did a little more than I thought it would. Thankfully, a crit does just as much here, so because of the sun. And do we go into hyper mode? We do. That's actually kind of bad. We'll switch Magmar out. We'll bring Magmar back in later. But for right now, we need Magmar to not be in this fight. Let's go Furret and then switch Magmar for Umbreon. Because Furret can kill the Azumarill in one shot, so. Yeah, we eat the Disarming Voice, not a problem. And we eat the Bubble Beam with Umbreon just fine as well. Yep. Speed drop's a little annoying, but it's not the worst thing. Alright, let's go ahead and Shadow Rush and I guess Bite. We do get the we do pick up that kill. Okay. There's the Bite. Yeah. Charm. Ooh, on Umbreon. Interesting. I thought it would be on Furret. We'll go ahead and try to get rid of the Swablu. I think the Swablu is more dangerous than the Jigglypuff, so it just makes sense to take it out first. Apparently we are using Moonlight this turn, because that was a crit. I believe. Alright, Shadow Rush, Moonlight. There's the hyper mode we want. Now we actually want to leave Furret in hyper mode, so this is fine. Ow. And Umbreon is faster than Jigglypuff, even at -1, so we're good there. Yeah, we do take that, but we're good with that. Alright, let's go ahead and take out the Swablu so that we can switch Magmar back in just fine. Yep, there's Moonlight, Disarming Voice, triggers, we're fine. I'm hoping that this will reduce Magmar's shadow gauge to the point that we can use Fire Punch. Just one battle, just done. It'd be really nice. Magmar also resists Disarming Voice, so that's part of the reason why I'm okay with bringing it back in here. Alright, Magmar. Awesome, boom, we have Fire Punch. Yeah, it's its first move, which is kind of insane. It gets Fire Punch, Follow Me, and Confuse Ray. Which can be helpful. The Follow Me in particular is one that I'm like, I don't know how helpful that is. Because Magmar's not super bulky, but I guess it's bulkier than like Espeon, right? Also, throughout this entire first section, you fight a lot of water types. There are a lot of water types you have to fight. And even some of the like grass types that you wind up fighting are like, they have some water coverage moves. So it's really kind of irritating. Okay. Let's go. I feel like we're moving so slow now, but we're at normal speed. Alright, let's grab Espeon, because that's just a good one to have. We don't really want Whiscash at all. Everyone else can play a role. Primarily with alright, Magmar, Curly. Okay, yeah. So it's Kadabra lead. Whoops. Summary. That's what I wanted. Okay, 76. Is that faster than Kadabra? I don't remember if it ever is. Kadabra is not at level 32. It's only at 29. Which means that our Furret will indeed be faster, because we're at 76. And it only has 70. So we do outspeed the Kadabra. Do we outspeed... Where's Espeon? There we go. And we outspeed Espeon, which is actually really good, because no matter what comes in after the Kadabra, because the Kadabra dies to a crit. Actually, the Kadabra could die to a non-crit too. Huh. Anyway, Kadabra definitely dies to a crit. Ooh, actually definitely dies to just straight up body slam. Is it worth it to have a non-hyper mode? Hang on, I've got to check this out. Okay, so our attack is a little higher than what it should be. It still definitely dies to a crit body slam. Actually, Kadabra's health is so low. Non-crit body slam kills. Would it be worth it to have non-hyper mode Furret? I don't know what we would really do with it. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Okay, anyway. So what we're gonna do here is Shadow Rush the Kadabra, Confusion the Kadabra. Which, if the Ivysaur comes out, it should die. What level is Espeon? 27. That's actually a little concerning. That's probably why Furret's faster. So, Ivysaur. Ivysaur does not guarantee die to a confusion. So the Curlia is at level 33, which causes some issues. It has Psychic, which is really, really strong. Whoops. Whoops, 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 whoops. There we go. Oof. Yeah, the Psychic auto kills Ivysaur. So maybe Ivysaur doesn't come to this fight. Because that's bad. Although we could use Ivysaur to bait Psychic and then switch into Umbreon and then switch into Magmar while Flaffy paralyzes? I think this is a good lead, and what we'll do is we will just switch. Oh, hold up. Yeah, hang on. Ivysaur is level 29. But only it has an IV of 5, not 15. I don't think that will change the confusion situation. Yeah, no, not at all. Okay. That's what I thought. I think it's because Espeon's a little low. But I think we'll be okay. Because even dealing big damage to the Ivysaur guarantees it dies next turn, right? And then the Machoke also doesn't die. I thought it might. Let me check the 81. 81's pretty good. It's probably accurate. Actually, it's a little higher in the calcs, which is not great. Well, I think we'll be okay. Yeah, I think we leave our Ivysaur behind. Actually, Noctowl for Hypnosis would be really good. Okay, it does have Compound Eyes. Hypnosis is like the third move it gets, though. Is it like... Yeah, it would take a while. I think we'll be fine with this. Because we're going to para the... we'll para the Curlia. Yeah, I don't want to leave... Well, actually... It's the Ivysaur now. Oh, it's got Leech Seed. Yeah, I don't want to play with that. Okay. Yeah, so the Curlia really likes to click Imprison to get rid of all the Shadow Rushes, which is really annoying. Which is part of why I'm thinking, ow, it might be better to get the, no, we'll be good. Oh, that's right, hold up. I forgot we have to go through some steps first. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, we've got to talk to this guy way up here. We did heal, right? Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright, come on. There we go. Do we have an XP share in the bag? We do. We have 2. Oh, you're holding a Rossberry, right? Yeah. But you can't even get burned, so who cares? Yeah, I'm putting those on just to minimize the XP to Umbreon and Espeon. so that we get more EVs, which I'm hoping actually do something. Such a good smooth jazz. Okay, we should actually probably save just in case something weird happens, like the game crashes. Not weird in battle wise, although I would be tempted, I wouldn't, but I would be tempted to reset if we got like if we got crit 8 times in a row. But I also know I wouldn't reset if we got to crit 8 times in a row, so. Oh, I didn't move our party around, hang on. Oops. We don't have Ivysaur, we don't have Flaffy. Oh no, we do have Flaffy, we don't have, oh I missed, we don't have Sunflora. We do have Mischievous, I believe. Do we grab Noctowl? Oh no, we have Magmar, right? Yeah, we have Magmar. Magmar. Had to find it. Okay, we're good. Curious, so Kirlia can have Trace or Synchronize, I think, which means there's a possibility that it gets Synchronized anyway, if it happens to copy Espeon. Ah, perfect. That worked out for us. So we're going to Confusion and Shadow Rush. Boom. Yep, crit, not surprising. Down goes Kadabra. Yep. Machoke. Okay, we can work with this. So here's Confusion. Yep, doesn't quite kill. I don't know if a Swift kills from that range either. I would like to be able just to Swift it, but I'm a little scared that it wouldn't work. Yep. So we can't use Shadow Rush anymore. I actually think what we do here is we do Swift and we switch to Mischievous. Because even if the Machoke doesn't die to Swift, it's going to use a fighting type move into the Furret slot, and Mischievous just eats it, right? So here's Swift, little damage, and then big damage. Okay, good, dies. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, so out comes Ivysaur. Ooh, didn't quite get the level there. Unfortunate. Psychic into Mischievous. Okay, that wasn't too bad. We're fine. We're good. And we're going to Confusion the Ivysaur, which I don't think had any rolls to kill. It's got 75 health. We have a max of 66, yeah. So unless we crit, it doesn't die. And we're going to Shadow Ball the Ivysaur as well. I was kind of hoping Mischievous went first. Okay, we don't crit. Solid. Shadow Ball comes out, kills. And now we just have one Kirlia to deal with, and we can manipulate what it does pretty easily. Okay, so it goes for Draining Kiss into, I imagine, ooh. See, that was not expected. I thought it was going to Psychic into Mischievous. But we're faster, so what we can do is this. And there is purpose here. Because this should bait Draining Kiss into Umbreon, and if the Kirlia went Psychic into Mischievous, then we're fine. We're back to full health. What did it do? Psychic into Mischievous, which fails. Now it should be Draining Kiss into Umbreon, which we are going to counter by switching Flaffy and Magmar. Yeah, this is a little complicated, I'm not gonna lie. And now, I don't know who it really goes for. I think it's probably gonna go Psychic into Flaffy. Could go Psychic into Magmar. So based off of that damage, we can run some numbers, right? What's the power of Draining Kiss? Psychic, I believe, is 80. I think Draining Kiss is pretty up there. Oh, it's 50. It's not as high as I thought it was. Psychic is... Oh, I clicked Psychic, the type, not Psychic. Oh my word. My fingers are too fat, apparently. Psychic is 90, so it's almost double the power. So you have to multiply the damage we just took by 4. Which is a lot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fight T-Wave, and we're going to switch into Umbreon, and pray this works. What I was gonna do was try to use Confuse Ray right there. Oh, it's into Flaffy. I thought we just made the world's greatest prediction. Like, just super predicted, and we did not, and I'm sad. But we do take a Draining Kiss, like, that's not a question. And we are faster now, so we can T-Bolt and Confuse Ray. So I'm actually hoping that T-Bolt doesn't do half, because this thing has a Citrus Berry and I would like to keep that in reserve. Perfect. I probably should have gone and picked up more Pokeballs. Okay, it's not gonna eat its berry yet. We do need to switch Umbreon out, I think. Go ahead and Great Ball it. And then go ahead and switch Umbreon out into Magmar, because I feel like there's a Draining Kiss coming into that slot. Alright, I have no idea what Curlia's catch rate is. Might as well check while this is going, though. Curlia. We win! Perfect, okay. That's Curlia caught, and I think that probably does it for the stream, because like I said, I have to grind from here, so you guys don't want to watch that. I think I'm entertaining, but I don't think I'm that entertaining. I know my limits, so we'll go ahead and call it a day here. As soon as this guy stops talking, jeez, I forgot about this cutscene. Yes, they've already broken Duking's spirit. This is the weirdest scene. It doesn't really imply anything about the stolen Plusle. And so you kind of just gotta talk to Duking, and he's like, go challenge the Colosseum, I guess. I don't know. It's very strange. A little disjointed. Alright. And next episode, maybe we make it to Mirror B. That'd be pretty impressive. Alright, but for now, like I said, we're done because I have to grind. So, thank you all for being here. Soldier here in person, fantastic. Anyone just lurking in chat, also, thank you very much. If you're watching this later on YouTube, also, thanks to you guys, because your support is greatly appreciated. Go ahead and drop a comment about how we didn't lose anything this time. Woo! And you can go ahead and hit that subscribe if I'm vaguely entertaining enough. So once again, thank you, and I will see you all next time.